Hi guys, today I'd like to do my third video on marriage equality and the concept of change management. If you've watched my previous videos, the first one was Who Moved My Traditional Marriage, based on the book on the concept of Who Moved My Cheese, which talks about 4 characters in a maze, 2 that were find things have changed and then move towards that change to survive, I suppose, is the best way to put it, but also to not get stuck in the moment there, but to find out what can be done to improve their situation. Those characters being called Sniff and Scurry, 2 mouse-like creatures, if you've previously watched these videos and read the book. The other 2 characters were human-like characters called Hem and Haw, who are resistant to change. Hem being the person who has always been this way, will always be this way, will never change, that's the way it is. In the book Who Moved My Cheese has always been here, it'll always be here, it will come back to here, so he would rather starve than actually move towards changing and realising that the world had changed and he needs to find food elsewhere. And those who are whores are people who are connected to, who are not connected but also probably persuaded by those who are hems, who whores are very unsure about change, like we all are, but would rather stay there with hem, being uncertain, rather than go out and embrace change. Eventually they may be persuaded to do that, but we can only hope. And this video really is for that group of people, those ones who are those people who are scared about change, know change is coming, but don't know how to move towards it, and are staying stuck uncomfortably with these people who are resistant to change, who are very firm in their resistance to change. So this video today is about marriage equality, and it's also about religious freedom. And I'm going to put some references at the bottom of this video, so please check them out, it really is important. People keep on talking about religious freedom in regards to marriage equality, and it's really interesting to sort of peel that back and say, well, what does that mean? What is religious freedom? The Constitution has, it clear in our Australian Constitution about religion and about it. It's there, it can't be tampered with. It does not say, however, a specific religion. And that's quite important. The Marriage Act is the same. The Marriage Act says that ministers of religion can refuse anybody. Doesn't have to be gay or straight. It can be anybody, based on your divorce, based on your colour, it can be based on anything. They do not have to marry you, okay? Or what they refer to as solemnise your marriage, okay? They have that right. So it's already in law. In our Constitution, which you can only change by referendum, and if we tried that, it would fail. And also within our Marriage Act. And if you read the articles I've put down there, you also see one that's actually, they are also given exemptions under the Anti-Discrimination Act in some cases to be able to discriminate. And you see that primarily in education. A very sad situation, but that's what you see. So there are some references to have a look. But when we talk about religious freedom of religion, we need to be a bit more broader than this, because some people, I think what people are saying, and this is what I get, is they're talking about freedom to practice Christianity and that you must follow that doctrine. Even if you are not a Christian, you must follow that. And even if you are a Christian, then you must follow this very conservative view of Christianity and not be able to practice your view of Christianity. That's not freedom of religion. That's moving to a theocracy. We're not a theocracy, we're a secular state. So what freedom of religion really is, you have the right to practice your religion, but you don't have the right to impose that religion onto somebody else. Okay, so when you're talking about marriage equality, yes, you have the right to say, well, I'm not going to marry, same-sex couples, or you have the right to say, I'm not going to a same-sex wedding. You have the right to do that. That is your freedom to do that. But what you don't have is the right to impose that freedom onto somebody else, to say, well, because I believe it this way, you must also believe it this way. No, you don't have that right. You know, that's not freedom of religion, right? It goes against what a democracy is. It goes against what we want in our country. If we were talking about Sharia law at this very moment, everyone would have their shackles raised and be going, no, we don't want that sort of, no, we're not going to be held to account by Sharia law, this Islamic rules, whatever, and a load of whatever they want to talk about. But they're willing to turn and say, well, but on the other hand, we have Christian rules, so you'll abide by ours. No, it doesn't. It's not how it works. Okay, that's not freedom of religion. That's imposing your religious views on other people who may not follow them. Okay, so you have the right to say, stand up and say, I will never go to a same-sex marriage, and I will never marry a same-sex person, same-sex couple. That's perfectly okay. That's your right to do that. But don't impose that on other people. You don't have that right. Probably that's all I need to say about freedom of religion, because I think that the references themselves gives you some food for thought. So if you don't believe some of the stuff I say, and I have to say, each time I've done this video, I ask you to check it out for yourself. You are able to do that just like I did. Then, go and check it out. Find out for yourself. In the meantime, think about it. Freedom of religion does not mean you are can impose your religious values onto other people who do not follow your religious beliefs. Okay? That's my very short video on religious freedom, or freedom of religion. So, have a great day. Take care. Bye.